Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Essential Thinker. If you are a person who is looking for motivation, peace of mind, psychology in depth, personality development, I humbly request you subscribe my channel and click the bell icon on the right side so you don't miss any of my videos in the future. And also please do like my Facebook page. So in this video, I am gonna discuss you all about OCD, obsessive-compulsive disorder. OCD can be of many forms, in the form of repetitive actions, thoughts, doubts, etc. But today I will discuss you about OCD thoughts. Many people had asked me that how can we stop OCD thoughts? But actually it's quite opposite. When we suppress OCD thoughts, it can actually make them worse. If you have obsessive-compulsive disorder, you may find yourself trying to figure out how you can stop having OCD thoughts. But don't worry, you are not alone. However, many people with OCD do not realize that the distressing thoughts they experience are not necessarily something that they have or can have control over it. While this fact might initially make you stressed, understanding how your OCD thinking works and why it happens will help you develop more effective ways to cope. Intrusive and obsessive thoughts are very common nowadays, but only some people recognize it and goes for a treatment. Around 94% of people in this world have the occasional OCD, or even like disturbing thoughts pops into their heads on a daily basis. Intrusive thoughts and these strange happenings are actually normal, and most people don't even notice them. The problem is when these thoughts become not just intrusive but obsessive. Note this point. I will repeat it again, okay? The problem is when these thoughts become not just intrusive but obsessive. A person with OCD can have intrusive thoughts with an intensity that can seriously affect their well-being. So, rather than having a neutral response to a passing thought, a person with OCD experiences a response in their mind and body. The more they try to stop the thought, the more anxiety they experience. The cycle can be very distressing and may impact their ability to function properly. You may not be able to control the thoughts, but you can control how you react to it. It's all up to our reaction. If you have OCD and struggle with intrusive thoughts, I will tell you some key information about why these thoughts happen and how you can learn to cope with them. So, guys, please listen carefully. I will tell you some effective tips, but I can't finish this topic in this just one video because it's a broad subject. So I will be uploading more in the future. So let's come to my point. People with OCD may believe that simply thinking about something disturbing, such as molesting a neighbor or killing their spouse, is morally equivalent to carrying out such an act. This is called thought-action fusion, and it is one reason that intrusive thoughts are more distressing for people with OCD. As another example I will tell, someone with OCD may believe that just having a thought about something like getting into a car crash or something like contracting a serious disease make it more likely that these events will happen. They may even believe that if they have the thought, it means that the event will happen unless they do something to prevent it. Many people with intrusive thoughts and obsessive-compulsive disorder, OCD thoughts, instead of letting their thoughts come and go, people with OCD take personal responsibility for the thoughts they have. They also tend to interpret these thoughts as being more significant than they really are. Okay, guys, please note this point. Completing a ritual temporarily relieves the anxiety but keeps a person stuck in the cycle because it reinforces the obsessive thinking. Repeatedly giving attention and mental energy to an intrusive thought can initially feel like a productive problem solving, but in reality, the obsessive pattern of thinking does not usually give someone with OCD any helpful insight as per my knowledge. While trying to stop OCD thoughts, it always backfires. Once a person labels a certain thoughts as dangerous and become hyper aware of it, they can become overwhelmed. When this happens, they might respond by trying to push the thought away. While it might seem like a good solution, but it's not easy and it does not necessarily work. Accepting the thought does not mean you are giving up. Understanding that you do not have control does not mean that you are giving the intrusive thoughts control over you. First thing you should know is you are not your thoughts. The intrusive thoughts you experience are not necessarily a reflection of who you are. But when they become obsessive, they can be influenced by the thing that caused you the most worry and anxiety. So instead of trying to fight the OCD thoughts, try to accept it and believe strongly that you are not your thoughts, but you are standing above your thoughts by just watching it come and go. So guys, I really hope you enjoyed watching this video and you got my message clearly. So if you are willing to see more videos like this one, please do subscribe my channel and click the bell icon on the right side so you don't miss any of my videos in the future. So guys, much love. God bless you all.